Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EIK WM France deck G456 game with Kimball, Kai, and We Three Kings. So, looking at this first pile, Speculator is pretty good, Commercial Baker, Duskworker, Pickler. I like Storehouse Minder. If I could take Speculator and wheel Commercial Baker, that would be ideal, but that's probably not happening. I could take Duskworker. Duskworker kind of fits into any strategy. We got Shearer here. I think Speculator is quite good. Commercial Baker can be quite good too. The problem with Commercial Bakers, there are a lot of other very good cards that provide crops. But I'll take Commercial Baker here. Maybe Speculator gets back. It seems unlikely, but you never know. Okay, so Blacksmith with Commercial Baker is excellent. We've also got Hill Bandit, but Deck Collector. Well, I have to take Deck Collector. Especially with Commercial Baker, I know I should have a very good +0 action in the last round. Or potentially So Bake. Hopefully I can wheel Blacksmith. Hill Bandit probably gets taken. Blacksmith probably gets taken as well, realistically, but you never know. Whoops. Sounds like my roommates or my neighbors are doing karaoke. Because I've heard talking through what sounds like a microphone, so they're having a good time. Don't really feel like I need Profit with Deck Collector in hand. Profit can be good though. Acrobat. Acrobat is not a great way to plow. It's not a great way to plow. And I'm not going to want to jump onto grain at all. I guess I'll take House Steward, sure. I don't know if I'm playing it. Yeah, I think I'm unlikely to play House Steward, but I can take it here. Henkeeper, okay. Stable Architect as well. It's a good thing to know about, but certainly I'm going to take Henkeeper here with Commercial Baker, Deck Collector. So now I need to get fields. I know I'm going to get grain. Oh, you know what? Where's Salesman with House Steward getting me reed? I know the Basket Maker's out there. And Cabinet Maker is obviously in this exact same pile. The problem is Cabinet Maker probably does not get played unless I play it. But I can't have both. Basket Maker sometimes does not get played. Yeah, Stable Architect is tough if I'm also building a bunch of rooms. So we've got Pickler and 24601. I like 24601 quite a bit, but I think I'm taking Pickler here. Even with no source of vegetables, with Deck Collector, I have absolute control over the sow actions in round 14. So, looks fine to me. Oh, Braid Maker. Braid Maker triggers Where Salesman as well. I actually wonder if I should take Nursemaid here. I'm thinking Nursemaid because it can get me vegetables for my Pickler. And I can kind of just set up my baking game in the early game. There's also Dancer. Dancer's pretty decent, although with Commercial Baker I like Dancer quite a bit less. I'm gonna speculate on Nursemaid here. And there's Basket Maker. I don't really want to play Basket Maker, but I guess I'll take it. I'm unlikely to play any of these cards. Yeah, seems like all the Were Salesman cards fell out of the draft. Wow. Steel Plow. We've also got Giant Scarecrow here, which is something to think about. But with Steel Plow, I don't think there's too much else to say. The pick is Steel Plow. So really, I don't need to bake until the end of the game. So my whole game can be setting up my Plow Sow action in round 14, basically, with Deck Collector. Festival Hall is quite good with Commercial Baker. Oh wow, we've got Bread Machine and Wood-Fired Oven. Well, I like Festival Hall quite a bit, and Whistle, knowing that the Stables card is out there, but I have to take Bread Machine here. Bread Machine plus Commercial Baker means use an action and a bit, like an action and a little bit for a really easy feeding. My feeding should be quite easy so long as I build a stone oven this game. Or clay oven. Both would be fine. Oh, Master Oven. Alright. Oh, Plowman's Lunch. With Plowman's Lunch, I don't need Steel Plow so much. But Steel Plow means I don't really need Plowman's Lunch so much. So I guess I'm probably taking Master Oven. There is Wood Strongbox for a potential House Steward house, but it doesn't seem like I've gotten there. Coffee Break. Don't know if this is a hand that wants to play Coffee Break. The problem with Coffee Break is it's got to be played like round 5 because I pretty much want to play Deck Collector round 10 or 11. So that means I can't play any Oxen here, which might be the case, might not be. Downside of Master Oven is, of course, the cost, but it gives a bake action, although I care about the bake action a lot less with Bread Machine. However, this is like a safe pick here. Like, there's basically no way for me to get... if I take Master Oven, I can't get screwed out of getting any ovens, so... They must be doing karaoke. Can't tell who it is. The other thing is it might be the other side, like if it's traveling, noise is traveling. Private Oven. Need to have a stable, turn a grain into 5 food. It's cheaper than Master Oven. However, the stable versus the extra stone. I don't really think I need to take Private Oven here. Cheese fondue is a thing. I mean, I like whale oil a lot. We've got Dormer here. How early can I get a vegetable from Nursemaid? I have to wait a long time before I can get a vegetable from Nursemaid. The other thing is if I'm only sowing once in round 14, then I need to have a couple vegetables before then. Maybe this is a 6-field game. This feels like a 6-field game. Plow twice. So like a vegetable and a grain. Hen keep the grain and vegetables I keep, and then round 14 try to sow 2 vegetables, maybe 3 vegetables, so 3 vegetables and 3 grain, and then keep a bunch more grain. So if I'm going to do that, then maybe I set up a vegetable field for Dormer. I like whale oil. I certainly like whale oil. You guys know that. This is a hand that doesn't. I don't need to play that many Ox though. Like I might not play Pickler. I might not play Basket Maker's Workshop. I might or Basket Maker. I might not play Nursemaid. So if I'm only playing 4 Ox and Whale Oil is a decent amount worse. However, with 4 Wood Ox, the problem with Whale Oil after a 4 Wood Ox is, of course, then you're not triggering Whale Oil on that action. Don't really want to play Harrow this game. So it's for me. It's Dormer or Whale Oil. You know what? Let's try Dormer here. If we can trigger Nursemaid to get a vegetable, set up Dormer, and then build a bunch of rooms afterwards with House Steward, that could be pretty good. That could be quite good. Not Sofa. I don't. Well, actually, Sofa with Dormer, it is free. So if we stay on a 3-room house with Sofa, Dormer's free. Thunderbolt's not bad. Thunderbolt is good. Good option if we want to build multiple rooms, because turning our excess grain into 6 wood could be quite good. Don't think I'm going to take Baguette, even though the bake is really great. I already have Bread Machine. This is like overkill, total overkill on baking. I feel good about my commercial baker pick, but like there's just so many baking cards available. It's kind of ridiculous. Like it might it'll probably move other people into baking, which is not as good. Manure helps me get the Pickler bonus. I don't think I'm going to Manure. I think it's Thunderbolt or Sofa. And I kind of have to pick which direction the game's going to go. If I'm going to stay on a 3-room house, then it's Sofa. And if it's more than 3 rooms, it's Thunderbolt. So the question is does Dormer do anything? Like, can I not family growth until I collect a vegetable from Nursemaid and sow with Dormer? Like, that's probably not. That's probably way too slow, right? It's probably way too slow. What I'm more likely to do is 3 rooms and then stay on 3 rooms, let other people go up to 5, and then trigger my Nursemaid. All right, I think I'm going Sofa here. It could be early growth, go to 3, then stay on 3, let Nursemaid get me the vegetables to win Pickler with. Here's an wood-fired oven, kind of hilarious. But I'm going to take Schnapps Distillery here. Even though it costs a vegetable, it gives me a payoff for the 5th and 6th vegetable, which is something that I want with this hand. I want a good reason to keep those extra vegetables. And Wood Strongbox just in case, even though I think there's basically no way I get to that many rooms. You never know. Where'd my first pick go? Oh, it's over here. Good evening, Ravocren. Hope you are doing well. My plans kind of changed a lot today. Ended up going to nearby pond, large pond, small lake to swim, and then we had some friends come over unexpectedly, so actually you might be able to hear them downstairs. They're still making lots of noise. I think they're playing a game. I think they're playing Codenames right now. We played Puerto Rico, and now we're playing. No, I think they're playing Codenames now. They might have left though. All right, so I get to go first. I did not take whale oil. I have to remind myself I did not take whale oil. So commercial bacon to 3 grain looks great. Because 3 grain is the best action. It's like a fantastic second action in round 1. Because 2 clay, 2 wood are not particularly good. Kai's got Acrobat. I certainly passed Kai some baking cards, so you might see Acrobat go off a couple times. And there was also Dancer, so Dancer plus Acrobat, you can do a lot on the traveling player space. Now the thing is, I didn't really pass a lot of food payoffs. Like think the dancer acrobat play. Like I was kind of thinking about that, but that would have been good. Like if I do that, you know, you're really hoping to get grotto. You're really hoping to get something that lets you like grocer, something that lets you dump food into good stuff. Three grain. That's a 12 food action right there. Maybe more. Yeah, blacksmith is out there, so certainly we can dump food into the blacksmith. Makes our stone costs easier on steel plow and master oven, that's for sure. And schnapps distillery. Actually, I'm really hoping blacksmith comes out. Jeez, I kind of forgot about that in the draft. I should have talked about it in the draft, but blacksmith is very relevant for all these miners. Can you hear that? The music in the background. I guess I can close my window. It's pretty cool. Normally I don't like closing my window when it's nice and cool out, but this looks like a 2-read pick to me. Since I have 4 wood occupations, 2-read actions are better than normal. There's the dancer, yep. Kimball plows again, so Kimball's probably got evening prayer. So we get 3 wood or expensive ock. Either way, we're getting wood with this action. Kimball says, I'm not subtle. No. No, you are not. Alright. Am I playing Pickler or am I playing House Steward here? I'm playing Pickler. With Schnapps Distiller, I have a lot of reasons to go after vegetables very, very heavily. And with Debt Collector, I should have the ability to get there. So I'm kind of hoping that the Kimball and We Three Kings both saw House Steward. So if they built around House Steward, they might go up to 4 or 5 rooms. And if they do that, then my nursemaid is more likely to trigger. Kimball's got Charcoal Burner, yep. Good card. Charcoal Burner, Hill Bandit. Yep, seems good. Food, clay, wood when other people build the fireplaces and cooking hearths. So hopefully we can avoid to do that. To be fair, Kai can avoid doing that for a very long time. Yep. I do have the master oven, and of course I want to build probably a normal oven as well. But those are my only 2 cards that interact, so I'll take 3 wood here. I would have loved to have gotten a Reedstone food action at some point so that I could be at least looking like I can build the stone oven, but pretty far away from that. We have Basket Maker. I don't think I'm going to play Basket Maker. Rilo Kren. Sorry to disappoint. Doesn't seem like something I want to do. Treasure Hunter. Okay. Treasure Hunter's fun. Kimball gets the 4 clay. So We Three Kings, probably 3 wood. So I could start player here. I don't really have a miner I want to play on start player though. I could take 3 food fish, or I could take 3 grain again. I think I like the 3 grain better than the 3 food fish. See what We Three Kings does here. Builds the fireplace. Okay, that's fine. So I'll take the 3 wood then. There was a stable card out there, so that's something to keep in mind. Baskets make it to 60. Yeah? You think so? If I play Basket Maker, I'm going to score 60 this game. So We Three Kings probably builds. I think I'm going to take 3 wood here over 4 food fishing. The 3 wood lets me build 4 stables on... Oh, no. It's Animal Dealer. So what that means is that... I can build with my second action, because We Three Kings has to take food. I think I'm going to first move 4 food fishing. And then I can second action build a room. And 2 stables? Sure, 2 stables. Nursemaid can always get me a pair of cattle randomly or something. So I don't think I saw Animal Dealer. So We Three Kings picked Animal Dealer pretty highly. So I wonder if We Three Kings might have picked up a card like... Speculator. There's a way to dump food into points. Wonder if We Three Kings might have taken a card like Zoo Director pretty high, or Champion Breeder. I'm trying to think cards that care about you having animals. Kimball's building a fireplace. So Kimball building the fireplace gives him the wood to be able to build. But I don't really want to build here. I'd much rather start player in to build. The problem is my start player action is garbage. It's actually so garbage. I have like no miners to play on start player, which is definitely a downside to this game, that I didn't take any free miners that I can play in the early game. We Three Kings probably takes sheep here. Well, if I start player, Kai probably takes the 3 wood. But if I don't start player... You know what? There's 2 reed available. I'm going to double... And I still have House Steward in hand. I'm going to take 2 reed and double build. Yeah, and this lets Kimball get the first room with Charcoal Burner and Hill Bandit. But my miners are so bad. They are so bad. If Family Growth is round 5, this will be a horrendous move. But if it's round 7, I'll feel pretty good about it. I think Kai will start player into 6 wood. So then if Kimball builds... I should get 5 clay. Well, I get 5 clay if We Three Kings doesn't take it, I guess. Yeah, all my miners are too expensive. That was a mistake on my part. Absolutely. But I don't have any cheap miners here. And Family Growth flips around 5. So we three kings might start player. Okay, if we three kings start players, no, we three kings is gonna take 4 wood. We three kings is letting me start player into double build, which means double grow. All right. The only miner I should care about is stone oven. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. However, stone is not out yet, and I didn't get a single 3-stone action in stage 1. Or I didn't get a single redstone food action. So my second move should probably be taking clay, because if I want to grow twice, I'm gonna need to feed, obviously. So, you know, if I could round 7 take 2 stone and then master oven, that would be great. However, it requires 2 more occupations. So maybe I could redstone food into 2 stone after taking the clay, or I could take the clay and then round 6 build grow, round 7 redstone food, clay oven grow. So nursemaid goes out the window. House steward. Well, I can't play house steward for 4 wood anymore, but I could, you know, maybe 4 rooms is enough to win this game. 4 rooms is enough to win house steward this game, just with the way the other players are playing. E3 Kings plays capitalist. What are you gonna name? Cattle? Vegetables? Name vegetables. That would be great. I'd love it if he could name vegetables. He names cattle. Sure. Well, seems unlikely that I can make a run for Schnapps Distiller if I'm not getting any vegetables out of Nursemaid. Unless I just have so many actions I can take 1 vegetable 3 times. If I can take 1 vegetable 3 times, I can do anything. No stone yet. My stone oven is extremely sad. So 2 wood rooms here. I'm gonna have no miner again to play. This is absolutely a failure of this game. To have not drafted my miners better. I have 1 glaring hole in my miner improvement strategy. What if I'm not able to build the stone oven? Because the stone oven unlocks bread machine. It's too early for steel plow. Need 4 ox for master oven. That's pretty expensive. Sofa's dead. Wood strongbox is maybe not dead anymore. We'll see. I'm pretty scared of Kimball. With that charcoal burner hill bandit, round 5 family growth. Yeah. He's up several actions over me already. And it's not like my actions are particularly efficient. I just, except for my steel plow, I kind of have to I mean, the 3 grain is very efficient, but start player no miner is inefficient, and family growth no miner is inefficient. And I'm gonna have to do that twice probably. Oh man. E3 king, start player sapling. So that probably means V3 kings is gonna first action build. And if V3 kings is going to first action build, then that means my first move has to be family growth. It doesn't have to. I could do other stuff in that round. Not really. I feel like my people are doing a lot of lazing around, Montu. Not being efficient with their time. Last game was a bloodbath. Everyone was so hungry. You have a lot of food in this game. Cherokee Hill Bandit for Kimball. I think we're at the point where I will let weak 3 kings grow. You know what? We 3 kings cannot grow in front of me unless they have a miner that gives them food. So I can let we 3 kings. We 3 kings needed to take an animal with that second move, and they did not. Kimball builds the well. Okay, well the well is not the stone oven, so that makes me happy. So yeah, my first move will be reedstone food. So then my second move can be clay oven. And then my third move can be family growth, because I'm pretty sure we 3 kings is unable to take family growth. Unless they have a miner to play with their food to get with their miner. Passive feeding for Kimball, yes. Yes, Kimball's had an incredible start. Incroyable. Yeah, pretty sure Kai can't feed, because if they can feed, they're not considering anything other than first move building here. Take reedstone food. If family growth is taken, I can 2 clay into clay oven. I guess it's possible that Kai builds the clay oven and then speculates the stone oven. That would be pretty bad. That would be incredibly bad for me. But at least I have master ovens, so I do have ways around it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks like I was right. I get the clay oven and then family growth here. Bake. Yeah, this one, Master Oven is good. Yeah, 2 clay, 2 stone. It's actually cheaper in the same number of points. The only issue is the 4 Oc prereq. Master Oven's quite good. As many points as the stone oven for 1 fewer stone. Really good. Converts at a better rate. The 4 Oc prerequisite is relevant, but not all that often. Yeah, clay oven, master oven is fine, yes. But I know that blacksmith is out there, so I kind of just want blacksmith to come out to make my stone easier. I would appreciate that if someone could play blacksmith. I don't know, I feel like I'm blocking myself. Blocking myself with these moves. Having to failure growth do nothing. With bread machine clay oven is enough. Yes, you're right about that. What's Kai got planned? Kai has not moved towards building at all. Kai needs reed. I mean, treasure hunter is enough, but there's also that 4 stables card out there, stable architect. Alright. Well, if I'm going to do a bake action, I can plow. But I don't really want to do a bake action. I kind of want to just build an oven. Having said that, there's not much on this board. And I could play house steward. I could play house steward and then bread machine. Let's see if somebody wants to go up to... let's see if someone wants to go up to 5 rooms. The way the draft's been, it's not clear to me that someone will, but you never know. Kimball does not likely have a room extender. I didn't pass any room extenders. We Three Kings almost certainly does not, with Animal Dealer Capitalist. And I think Treasure Hunter was Kai's first pick. Don't recall. I think it's Treasure Hunter is their first pick. So if anyone has it, it's We Three Kings, but I don't think there were any room extenders in this game. So it's going to take someone building up to 5 for me to be giving away House Steward points. If we tie, it's fine. It's whatever. Debt plus the plow is devastating. Yes. The draft is really good, except that it has the giant hole. The giant hole that I can fit my head through. That doesn't have any ox and miners to play in the early game. And I just lost an incredible amount off of that disadvantage. Can someone play blacksmith already? Oh my god. Please play blacksmith. I want blacksmith to come out so badly. So I think I'm just going to take 1 vegetable here. That's where we're at in this game. Oh, I can't skip and bake with bread machine here. Take a veg. Gotta get Pickler going somehow. Yeah, so I think plow into sow bake is fine. If I want a bread machine, I can do so later. I did say this is likely a 6 field game, because probably it's going to be correct for me to plow twice before steel plow gets played. That's my assumption. Oh, Kimball doesn't build. I really thought Kimball was setting up to build again. Apparently that's not the case. Sofa and Strombox, I know. My 7th pick was really garbage. I had some hands with very, like, nothing that was good for me. I had a couple packs that I was looking at where it was just like, I want nothing out of this. So I'm guessing Kai's going to play Stable Architect. Also, Kai gets to speculate an improvement. Oven, yeah. Bet hedger. I think Sofa was the kind of interesting pick. Dormer and Sofa. It was that part where I still didn't know which direction I was going in. I thought it was very possible that I'd go to 3 family members and then try to stay at 3 family members, let other people go to 5 since they've seen House Steward. Since 2 players saw House Steward, I thought, okay, they'll go up to maybe 4 or 5 rooms. Nursemaid can get me the vegetables for Pickler. And yeah, I was thinking along those lines. Obviously did not happen at all. And it seems like wood's pretty tight, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to first move start player bread machine here so that I can second action skip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, We Three Kings does still have actions. Their family members are just gone. So I can second action skip, and then I'll at the end of the round I can commercial bake. 3 stone is good for me. 4 clay is good for me. Yeah, I can do like 4 clay, 3 stone, and grain. Take grain. Who is the excellent person who made the Agricola Twitch card click thing? It's Maruska. Kimball's game looks strong as well. It does. Actual Agricola hero. Is Kai gonna sow with their second move? So I'm guessing Kai maybe first pick turnip field. They're gonna family growth turnip field here. That's my guess. Asking to change to Renault. Renault Pottery. So not Turnip Field. Pottery. Yep. Kai's missing wood, but Kai's got that stable architect card. I'm guessing. Ooh, this is why Kimball didn't build a wood room, because he was gonna get Hill Bandit triggered twice for him this round. Stone Oven and the Pottery. Yep. So Kimball's in a position to build again. E3 Kings is fencing. I'll bake. All leech strat from Kimball. I mean, Charcoal Burner is one of the good ones, that's for sure. Especially in a draft with as many. It was ridiculous how many ovens were in the game. There was Master Oven, Private Oven, and Wood-Fired Oven, all in the same. Not all in the same pack, but they were all in the draft, which is pretty silly. So I need to first move 3 wood. I need a lot of wood. I need wood for steel plow, and I need wood for fencing. In some games, a cooking hearth is an engine on its own. He's saying, no, I don't want to. Private oven. Fortunately, Kimball doesn't need much more wood, because he's at 12 wood already. So he's pretty much 1 wood away from not needing any more wood. If maybe not even that. Maybe he triggers Charcoal Burner twice and it's fine. God, I wish the blacksmith had been played. Ugh. Oh yeah, Kimball's gonna build 4 stables. What am I thinking? I have no idea what I was even thinking, because that was very obvious. Well, it might not be possible for me to get the stable architect points, but if I have sole ownership of Pickler, a 4-room stone house, 5 fields, maxed crops, maxed vegetables, then I can't feel too bad about that. So 3 stone, 4 clay, commercial baker. 8. Four read is not bad. I want to reno twice, and I can build the basket maker. I can reno once and build the basket maker's workshop. Although the stone for the BMW is expensive because it's stone that's not going to Schnapp's Distillery, Master Oven, Steel Plow. I was really counting on Blacksmith coming out here. I would love to see the Blacksmith. I could just reno pottery here. Reno pottery's fine, but I have Master Oven, so reno pottery feels like a bit of a waste. I need more wood, I need more stone, I need everything. Reedstone food is fine. Yeah, Kimball was right. Reedstone food is good this game. Schnapp seems like a stretch. Yes, it does seem like a stretch. You're right. The problem with Schnapp's is I pretty much need a third vegetable action anyways. If I'm going to need a third vegetable action. Yes, finally! Blacksmith. Finally. Alright. I am happy. Pottery is gone, but that's fine. Because I've got Master Oven, Steel Plow. I got stuff to do. Yeah, unfortunately we've just lost this game to Kimball. I'm pretty sure the game's over. I'm pretty sure it's just Kimball's game. Because it's gonna be too long. It's gonna take too long for me to get enough wood to be relevant. Yeah, I'm not really going to be relevant in Capitalist for way too long. Yeah. Oh well. So I could play Debt Collector and Reno here. I could take Rain again. I'll play Debt Collector. So Debt Collector is likely going to get me the it's likely going to be start player Steel Plow is the plan. The deck collector move will be start player Steel Plow, so that I guarantee Plowso round 14. But it could be Plowso round 13. I have the option. Kimball's going to Family Growth Abandon Willow, so I'm still start player, so that's nice. I get a 4-wood action next round. Unless we Three Kings does something, which is possible. The problem is this Stable Architect just puts me 7 points behind everyone else. So it's going to be so difficult for me to get enough wood to make that happen, even though I played 2 4-wood occupations. That's what happens when you build 2 wood rooms at full cost. I wouldn't mind getting Abandoned Willow. Although I think We3 Kings is unlikely to play it with no plows in play so far. And Sapling coming in here. Having 15 food here is nice, though. I will admit that. Having 15 food is phenomenal. Probably messes with We3 Kings' plans if I took one cattle. We3 Kings is probably assuming that they're going to be able to get one cattle this round and animal deal it. So if I take one cattle, that kind of messes with everyone else's capitalist. And I mean, I should have the actions to go back and take a second cattle later. If I can breed cattle around 13, 14, that's, you know, a lot of points for capitalist. Oh man, there's so much available in this game. So much. They take the cattle with their first move. Smart. Yeah, that's smart. I get 3 wood back here. So at this point, these guys should be smelling a plow with the way I've taken wood and not plowed for a while. Kai start player plum patch. So Kai's really hoping for family growth around 12. Plowsow is not bad, but they really want family growth on 3 family members. So taking 3 grain and then maybe 2 stone. Or 3 grain and a vegetable. If I do play Dormer, I could do something with Basket Maker's Workshop. Because with Dormer, I can build the BMW and Renault with 1 read only. Now that would be a BMW that has nothing else on it, but something to think about. I can't play Dormer after this round because my vegetable field will be empty. So if I take 2 stone, I can build steel plow and 1 of Schnapps or the BMW. I can't play both. Now, realistically, am I going to be able to play all 3? Probably not. If I do 3 grain, twice more, and skip once, it's another 15 food. That's all the food I need for the rest of the game. In fact, it's more than enough. Three Kings has got Milking Hand. Excellent reason to accumulate a lot of cattle. Nice. My 3 grain is unblockable, so I suppose I should take stone here. Kimball's got Shearer, right? I did pass Shearer. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have to first move 3 wood if it's available in round 12, which is not ideal. It might not even be available. Because Kimball might value the wood very highly. Defense 5, defense 6 after another charcoal burner proc. I mean, 2 wood is acceptable, but 2 wood means I'm fencing 12 instead of 13, so it's a full point difference. Just right there. Feed 8. I took veg twice. Something's weird. So I'm on vegetables. So Kai takes veg in round 9. And then this is... Three veg seems wrong. Took vegetable last round. It's just not in the round 9. Kimball, start player Camembert. Alright, I'll take 2 wood and a food, sure. Much as I'd like to get another vegetable. Kai took a single cattle. Is Kai going to take one cattle again? Also, family growth flipping, I said, amazing for Kai. Yeah, rough game for me, unfortunately. Is We Three Kings building multiple rooms? Probably only one room, right? Room and 2 stables. Skip and triple bake. This is the last time I can do it before Kai runs out of moves. Well, my first cattle is a 3-point move, and then my second cattle is a 2-point move. So taking cattle is going to be good for me. We Three Kings bartering shack on family growth. It's to turn a cattle into some wood, or a boar into some wood. Basically whatever you need to reno or finish your fencing. Okay, so 2 wood lets me fence 14 instead of 12. That's only 1 extra point. Probably not interested in 1-point moves. Whoops, what did I just do with bartering shack? Did I remove it? I might have removed it. Oh well, they all saw it. They know I have it. I can take it from the deck. Honestly, not a lot that I want remaining. Yeah, I mean, vegetables not there, so Schnapps Distiller is looking more and more doubtful. I could fence 12 here. Fence 12, I probably wheel one of the pairs of animals. Yeah, try to wheel one of the pairs of animals. I guess I should do the math on Stable Architect. So fence 12 is 6. 9 points versus Stable Architect is 7 points, but it costs 4 fewer wood. So that's something to think about. Depth start player. So if family growth is there, I will family growth. If family growth is not there, I will plow. Sorry, I'll get family growth, plow, sow, or one cattle. Those are the 3 moves that I care about. Kimball didn't actually do his move. He says plow, sow. Alright, so if we 3 kings takes cattle here, I'll take family growth or vice versa. Henkeeper grain don't count. They are counted for grain at the end of the game. So that means Henkeeper, if I harvest 3, it's a 1-point play. That's not very much. Kai takes 4 wood. So maybe 3 reed into Renault BMW. The Basket Maker's Workshop can be built by We 3 Kings, but it means I can't Renault. So yeah, 3 reed looks like a good move. The other thing I'd consider is vegetable here. 1 vegetable. That might be my last move. Or maybe 1 boar for 2 points. We do end up with a very solid farm. Our feeding was incredibly efficient. But if I don't win Pickler, I'm not winning Stable Architect, I'm probably losing to Kimball. Probably. This as well. And his shearer and tying me for my stuff. We 3 Kings is probably Renault Cooking Hearth upgrade here. So We 3 Kings wants to Renault. I want to Renault. Kimball will want to Renault. Man, it's possible We 3 Kings builds here. But yeah, I'm obligated to plow, so there's no way I can't. So maybe I just major minor here, and if I don't get to stone, you know, woe is me, right? As Kimball says. Kimball's got livestock keeper, so he can double breed his sheep. Yeah, this game is Kimball's. Oh well, too bad. So Kai is probably going to sow 3 grain, right? I probably need to take grain here to tie Kai on Pickler. Because Kai's probably going to first move sow, I would guess. Actually, no, Kai first move Renault fences. Yes, Kai needs to first move Renault fence. So Renault is actually incredibly contested, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, there's going to be 4 of us that want to reno next round. Oh, profit. Kai's got profit. So Kai will be able to sow bake. So I should take a vegetable here. That means I end up 1 grain short of max grain. Unless Kai sows this round. If Kai sows this round, then that matters. But yeah, profit's out there. Someone's got profit. Kai or Kimball. One of them has profit. I did talk about taking it, but I did not in my folly. You fool. At least I have the house steward points. Kimball's blocked off from building another room. We 3 kings could build another room. I guess that's what I could do instead of... I could build another room and then wood strongbox after a 5 clay action. I mean, that's too many moves. It would be... So then my moves would be plow, sow, 5 clay, room, family growth. Family growth, play, wood strongbox. No, I don't have the wood for wood strongbox. And cattle's going to be a 2-point move, so it's going to be better for me to just do cattle, boar, that kind of thing. Kimball throwing the food on occupation. I guess he did play livestock keeper, so that might be the ock that he threw the food on there for. The boar is gone, so it makes this move quite easy. Feed 8, breed my sheep. Everyone's going to have quite high scores this game. So I probably score like 50, 51, 52, but the winner's going to be 57, 58. Unfortunately. Yeah, Kimball. I let round 5 family growth fall into his lap. I really, maybe I should build in round 4 anyways. Because start player, but like I got to double grow. I don't know. Obviously, my draft was not ideal. Ooh, 24601 here for Kai. Huh. So Kai's 2 moves next round are... Or no, Kai has 3 moves next round. So it can be Profit, Sow Bake. Yeah. So we steal, massive steel plow action here. Give up 1 point for grain to guarantee, all but guarantee pickler. It's not guaranteed, but almost guaranteed pickler. Kai Reno fences. That's not so bake. So Kimball could so bake here potentially. Or does Kai think so bake's gonna wheel because Kimball's gonna Reno? If Kimball has profit though, Kimball should sow, right? Yeah, I bet Kimball's got profit. Taking one cattle there. Yeah, and he gets to double breed his cattle. So family growth is 3 points. Boar is 2 points. After the boar, I don't have any good moves. We Three Kings is gonna Reno. Yeah. Two, 4, 6, 0, 1. You have no rights. Come with me. 2, 4, 6, 0, 1. Yeah, Kai got so baked back. Nice. Smart play by Kai. I'm a little surprised Kimball went for the one cattle, but with Livestock Keeper, that one cattle's like a 3-point action. 2 points from cattle, 2 points. So that means it's a 4-point action. Huge action. Kai's only got one move left. They're not my biggest opponent, Kimball is, so I'm never doing a one vegetable action. So hopefully they don't do a one vegetable action, because it's only points against me. Kimball does have profit. Yep. Yeah, GG Kimball. Perfect game for a 7th pick profit. I actually haven't seen the 2014 or whatever Les Mis yet. I like the old shows that are on YouTube, like the 20th anniversary and 10th anniversary concert with, is it Colm Wilkinson as Valjean? He's great. Great singer. So I'll have like a 1-point action for my final move, probably like taking Commercial Baker it looks like, or playing Henkeeper. Both of those are 1-point moves. Well, I really was not expecting to build 4 rooms, and it screwed up my wood for Stable Architect. Oh, you know what? I should play Henkeeper. It prevents Stable Architect from hitting the board. Yes. 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 After Kimball plays Profit. Gotta keep Stable Architect from hitting the board, because the other 3 players all get the points. Now, maybe Kai does, if Kai has it, maybe Kai does not play it, because it's points against me and not against Kimball. But I'll do this anyways. This gives Kai the 2-point board play. And then I'll grain. I mean, I think I'm probably not losing by 1 point. I'm losing by multiple points. I'm losing big. Alright. I'm gonna give myself 3 points for Pickler, 3 points for House Steward. 1 point for Henkeeper, Bread Machine 1, Master Oven 3. So I'm going to have more points than I'm showing. Oh, 1 point from my cattle. All right. Yeah, so I definitely score in the 50s, but I don't score in the 50s enough. This looks like a 50... Oh, I breed my sheep. This is like a 53 farm. 41 plus 12. Yeah, 53-point farm. But not 50s enough with all the global bonuses available. Yeah, Kimball's got me beat. It's not really close. Oh. No, Kimball's not showing his any of his other points. Yeah, it's not close. Kimball's at like 60. All right, well, we managed second, but it was not really close. It was never really close. It's been over for a while. Yeah. Kimball's got a pretty good hand. I mean, the first 4 cards are quite good. Although, to be fair, with Pickler out there, House Steward, Pickler makes it more difficult. Yeah. I mean, I gift Kimball so much that game. I'll take a look at the draft, but 352 900. So I took Commercial Baker over Speculator and Dusk Worker. I do think Dusk Worker is really good, and I am surprised Dusk Worker didn't come out. I know Speculator is good. My issue is I want both. I want Commercial Baker and Speculator, and I know I'm not getting both, but I don't know. Commercial Baker did a lot for me this game. I mean, it did so much. It made my feeding so easy. Deck Collector is a pretty obvious pick. House Steward, nothing else really. Nothing else that's good there. Oh, you know what? To be fair, it wasn't a. It was like a 5th pick profit, not a 7th pick. Yeah. Yeah, Where's Salesman? There was some good Ox for Where's Salesman in this game, but yeah. So maybe Where's Salesman would have been a way to go. Problem is Pottery is unreliable. Joinery didn't get built, and no other. Like, we didn't even see the Basket Maker's occupation card get played. Although I suppose I could have played them myself. Oh. I almost wish I'd played 24601 in like round 7 instead of doing anything else. And so here, I passed Dancer after I passed Acrobat. Like I said, I'm playing on a very different game plan at this point with Nursemaid. Not planning 4 rooms at all. Planning not to play House Steward. Steel Plow was great. Bread Machine was great. Master Oven was great. Although its stats are low, I'm surprised by that. Dormer did not play. I mean, it's not like I took fishing once this game. I didn't bottom feed at all. There was so much baking stuff. There's a reason both Kai and I ended up baking so much. It's because there were so many baking cards in the game. But I didn't get any stone in stage 1, which hurt my commercial baker. And then stone coming out round 7 made it... There was no way that I was going to get the stone oven. So what could this be here instead of Dormer? This could be... If cheese fondue, and then I like a clay action a bit better. Could be whale oil. I didn't play that many ox this game. I didn't eat the food, honestly. Okay, so here... Baguette's quite good with my hand. The problem is I have bread machine, so I don't need baguette. Abandoned Willow. I'm only gonna, like I said, I was only gonna plow really at the end with steel plow. So Thunderbolt, maybe you can make an. Maybe I should have taken Thunderbolt here. And I did say the pick was between Thunderbolt and Sofa, and it was Sofa for a 3-room house and Thunderbolt for a 4 or more room house. And I took the wrong one for the way the game worked out. Schnapps Distillery I don't think matters here. I'm not likely to play Wood-Fired Oven. And again, with Strongbox over Cops and Spices, even with Sofa in my hand, like, the cards are pretty garbage, so... I'm interested to see Kai's draft. When they went for the... this is pretty medium. This is like a very flat first pack. Stable Architect, Treasure Hunter, Livestock Keeper. Quite flat. I pass Speculator. So, we 3 Kings, or the X-Men 9, did you have Duskworker? Where did Duskworker end up? Yeah, Blacksmith, very good. But I think Hill Bandit might have been better. Since Speculator's going to trigger the Hill Bandit for someone else. I don't know, hard to say. So 4th pick Acrobat here. That pack was pretty bad. At that point, there was not much left. 2nd pick Animal Yard is a bit odd. Plum Patch over Evening Prayer. Not sure that's something I would do, but it's fine. Oh man, I wish Festival Hall had wheeled. Festival Hall would have been so good for me. Would have been a reason to plow a 2nd field. And then I could do the 6th field play. Yeah, funny game. Alright. So yeah, Kimball beat me by 8, so it was not really that close. Opinion on my starting hand? Sure. Milking Hand over Debt Collector. So you're thinking that you're going to wheel Cowherd here? So you take Milking Hand, figure you're wheeling Cowherd or Nursemaid. Nursemaid can get you animals as well, important to note. I think that's probably the line I would have gone, is instead of Cowherd, try to wheel Nursemaid. But maybe your other picks change that. Debt Collector is incredibly powerful. And I mean, if you had Debt Collector, you could have gone for the Pickler points. Capitalist looks good. Yeah, Now, the one thing about capitalist is when you name cattle, you encourage competition on the cattle space because you make the cattle action twice as good for everyone at the table. And you make it twice as good compared to every other action space. So that's something to keep in mind with capitalist is that yes, you're giving yourself 4 points with milking hand, but you're giving the other players 2 or 3 points. So you might only gain 1 or 2 points over everyone else. But hard to take house steward after milking hand, so capitalist is probably fine. So he took animal dealer here over stable architect. I mean, I like stable architect with capitalist because that's 8 wood for your 4 stables right there. And yeah, you do buy your extra cattle, but again, you can name with capitalist, you can name you can play stable architect, name fence stables. And you know, you don't necessarily have to still name the cattle. So I think I'd probably stable architect there over animal dealer. Honestly, where salesman would have been pretty good in this game if you draft those cards yourself. Dusk worker, yep. Dusk worker's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I think cowherd is pretty weak. So I think what I would have done is I would have gone nursemaid here. And your goal is you passed house steward, so you're trying to grow once and then hope somebody else gets up to 5 so you can start getting cattle or vegetables or whatever. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get crooked plow out? Oh, that's quite sad. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, again, here I'd take Sofa over Giant Scarecrow. Sofa is kind of intimidating. Or actually, you know what? I'd take Abandoned Willow over both of those. Because you don't really have any source of grain yet. And with Crooked Plow, you get to 6 fields. Wait, no. Crooked Plow, you only get 3 fields. Never mind. I'm thinking of Swing Plow. Okay, yeah, maybe not Abandoned Willow then. Yes, I'd probably take Sofa over Giant Scarecrow, though. And Stone Togs doesn't really do very much. So after you have Giant Scarecrow, you should probably take Wood-Fired Oven, but I don't know. These picks were... Yeah, that pack was quite bad. And Bartering Shack, sure, Bartering Shack was good. And I mean, I love whale oil, so I'll tell you to take whale oil. Nursemaid lets you get goods if other players grow and have 2 more family members than you. So either you stay on 2, let them get to 4, or you stay on 3, let them get to 5. Now, you stay on 3, let them get to 5 is a lot more dangerous, but if you have stuff to do and you can justify staying on 2 family members for a while, it can be quite powerful. Alright guys, that's going to be all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'm going to be back tomorrow evening. Yeah, I'll play a game tomorrow evening. We'll do a couple games on Monday, a couple games on Tuesday. Next stream, the stream's going to be pretty inconsistent. Probably not streaming Wednesday, not streaming Friday. So yeah, hopefully I'll take those 2 days off, and then I should be able to stream every other day. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out. GG to Kimball, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.